So Griff, this has been your first season in charge of Richmond ladies. How have you found it so far?
Yeah, most enjoyable. Hasn't been a huge change. It's more a lateral shift as opposed to anything else. I just haven't been here with the men for the 6 years previous. I've known a lot of the girls just through my work with the Wooden Spoon Sevens over the last number of years as well. So the opportunity to take the lead role with a senior Premiership team has been fantastic, and one I was very glad to take the offer on.
And you've got a couple of new recruits in the team for this season going forwards. Can you tell me a bit about who they are?
Oh, yeah, well, we have a number of those. Vicky Jackson, very lucky to have her over from Wasps, ex-England centre. Just the right person, I think just outstanding leadership qualities. Highly skilled, enthused to play the sort of game that we want to play as well. Jess Wooden, over from Quins, US international. Again, just a great young woman. Again, will offer some tactical opportunities, and her new wife Hannah is back with the club as well, who used to be Hannah Fields. We'll be helping her to hopefully return to the game just after Christmas, very much with support in place, not only to get her back to us, but I feel that she has a lot to offer England as well. I think she's an outstanding athlete and rugby player. And then we've got a couple of younger players. Two particular players would be Bryony Pomfret, came down from Loughborough, and she's a little star fly half that I think will sort of sit in Abby Chamberlain's shadow, and Abby will hopefully help drag her along into sort of a senior Premiership quality fly half. She's got all the makings of being. And then finally the last one would be Stevie Farrow, who I think could be a real diamond. 6, came out of Essex University, played a little bit with Saracens a number of years ago, hasn't played TP15 yet, but we're moving her to sort of the front row, ideally to tie head prop, and she's shown a whole load of skill and will around the park in pre-season, so we're quite excited for her as well.
Okay. And you brought in Lynne Cantwell as a player performance mentor. Obviously, she'll be a great tool for the players with all of her experience, but Can you explain a little bit about why you brought her in?
Lynne's a legend, not only of the world game, she's a legend in Ireland, she's also a legend here at Richmond. So she's been here, I think it's 8 years she played here, if not 8, certainly 6, but a long time. Everybody knows who Lynne is. She's a wonderful woman. I'm actually lucky enough to have known her back in Ireland. She and her family live a mile down the road. In fact, she went to school with my little sister. So the Cantwells and the Griffins have known each other a long time. But she's, again, the sort of person that we want to have involved in the club. Great qualities, great character, knows the game, but she's also very much around the qualities around leadership, trying to bring the best out of the young women that we actually have. So her role will really about coming down, throwing the ball around, staying fit, but very much trying to just understand what the girls are trying to achieve themselves. So a lot of it is really about trying to help identify what the girls want to achieve and how they can go about that. She has an empathy, I think, with where the game currently is, and she also has very much a drive and a vision for where the game should hopefully go to as well. So foot in both camps, I think, will be one of those that she'll be able to hopefully offer the young women knowledge, experience, and also a view of how the game can be played from somebody who's played the game at the very top as well.
And what are your goals performance-wise in this upcoming season?
Top 4. It has to be. The club has a long history of being successful in terms of its outcomes. There's no reason as to think why we shouldn't be. The challenge really has been laid to the players. We've already had that discussion. And the big thing is just be at training. It's the same pretty much at all clubs, be it male, female, and at all the levels. The more time you go training, the better chance you have of getting better, the better chance you have being successful on a field, be it Saturday or Sunday. So really the challenge is to make sure that we're getting players down to play the standard of rugby that we think the TP15 should be at, and hopefully beat that as well. So taking a Magic Academy phrase, beat the game, that's actually what we're trying to do as well, is beat the game not only here in training but also at the weekend when we run out as a 15.
Your first game is against Loughborough Lightning away. I think they only lost twice at home last season.
That's correct.
So a tough challenge.
Yeah, Reece is doing a great job. I think he's putting together a pretty formidable programme up there as a whole. It's Loughborough. It got Sarah Hunter, Kenny McLean, and a number of others. They certainly have a huge amount of quality. We get that. I think the opportunity for us is to go up and hopefully spring a surprise. They finished 4th last year. They're the team that we've identified that we want to be competing against. So if we can go and sort of stick a flag on the ground and figure out where we are relative to them, hopefully we win. We're certainly aiming to do that. If we don't, we want to make sure that performance is right.